Hi, everyone. Nice meeting today. Yeah, thanks for coming and thanks for the good introductions from Rosette. Yeah, so I hope everyone is fine there and thanks for coming, and we will be trying our best to see what is the easiest way for you to actually go to study abroad with the lowest financial burden to your parents as well. So let me share my screen, and any questions you can raise after the presentation finish. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so today we will share to you very briefly about studying in UK with the scholarships that is available if your result meet the requirements of the university's degree entrance requirement. Okay, but of course, other than entrance scholarships, we also have merit scholarships, which is up to 50% discount on your program fees. Okay. So let's introduce about UK first. So understanding UK is very simple, you see. From the map here, you can know that if you wanted to go for a location that are very low budget in order for you to entrance into that country, normally most of the student will go into Scotland area. Scotland area. Why? It's because of Scotland area is more slower pace compared to in England, okay, which is in London. Or some student might also choose to go to Wales area because the living cost there is quite low as well, comparison to the England area. But for Scotland, of course, it's a bit colder compared to the one in England and Wales. Okay. So normally our students, they will also choose based on the offer letters because you will have different entrance scholarship in your offer letter. Once you applied, then only you will know what are the scholarships that being offered by the university to you yourself with your results that is submitted. Okay, so every time we need to take action first. Okay, like Baudet say, if you really wanted to go to study abroad, you need to approach to Aero Transactions to let them know, what they actually wanted to help you and how they could help you, so that you will be able to get an offer letter first. And in the offer letter, it was stated that, whether you are getting an offer from Scotland University or you're getting an offer from Wales universities. Yeah, so later on we draw into different universities. Okay, so why we actually study in UK? Most of the students, they know that graduating in UK is considered as the most employable in the world. Why? It's because of UK got many students, they will be able to get the postgrad working permit 2 years, okay, after you graduated from your program. Okay, so for example, if you finish your degree program and you'll be eligible for a 2 years postgrad working permit. Okay, and if you're looking for postgrad PR route after your postgrad working permit, you can also do so. But of course, it will be roughly longer period of time compared to the other country, which is very famous now, like Canada. Okay. Other than that, some students, they also choose to finish their degree in some other country like Canada or US with a lower budget. Then they go into complete a master in UK for a year. But some students, if you could afford a very good university giving you a good scholarships, and you could also finish your degree in UK with just roughly about £10,000 to £12,000 a year, which is very affordable because this kind of mid-rank universities will allow you to graduate in a easier way, which is not so competitive. If you're going into, for example, you go into Edinburgh or you go into University of Leeds, then you will have a very high requirements for entrance, and you also have a very high requirements for graduate because everyone are grade A students, right? So if you are keen to actually wanted to go only study abroad, and you're looking for an easier way, a lower financial burden to your parents, to yourself, then we can go into the mid-rank university that give you better scholarships and better entrance grades. And of course, you could also graduate with a mid-low requirements. Okay, so it will allow you to actually gain your degree faster, and you can also work in UK as well. Okay, so of course, UK is also very well known for sports. Okay, so if you like to do any sports, that are listed here, or any other sports that you are doing now in your home country, if you are actually national player or you represent the schools, you'll be able to also get a extra sports scholarships. And of course, your application journey to UK we see here. Firstly is to approach your consultant, okay, Mr. Steve and Miss Bozet, to choose your program and institutions. And we will let you know whether you're eligible for the particular program. For example, if you're interested in mechanical engineering, we will need to see your results. We will have a full technology system to check whether you're eligible to apply for that program. And once we applied, we can apply a few schools and you will get your offer letter, and we can actually compare the scholarships given in your offer letter. Then once we actually decided, then you can pay the deposit to accept the offer. Okay? And of course, you will need to provide the missing documents, the advice from your consultant quickly so that you will get your offer letter without missing the deadline. Okay? And next, of course, we will need to prepare for the CAS CAS interview so that you will get a CAS and you will be able to apply for the visa. Okay? Then you can go to UK. So of course, what we could help you is, other than checking eligibility, we will also help you on getting the offer letters with scholarships, and we also arrange the accommodations, flight tickets, and everything. But of course, payment is by you. Okay, so everything will be arranged by our consultant as well. And of course, you will need to let Miss Bozet and Mr. Steve know which flight that you want to go, what is your budget of the flight ticket, if you don't mind to stop by which country. Yeah, all these things is very discussable with the consultant. Okay, so just to let you know the program duration here, program duration in UK, England is 3 years. And typically, if you study in Scotland, of course, it's slower pace, but it's easier entry for the scholarship as well. But it's a 4 years program in Scotland. But the major difference between England and Scotland is both of them are the same, actually. It's because the 3 years program in England does not include the sandwich year. Sandwich year is what? Sandwich year is internship. We call internship year, okay? So if you study in Scotland, you will have your internship every year during your summer break, okay? But if you go to England, you will do 1 year internship year, okay, during your year 3. That's the major difference. So the two continents is still considered as 4 years degree, okay? But of course, there are some accelerated undergrad courses. If you actually finish your UK BTEC diploma in your home country, you are eligible for transfer credit into year 2, and you also eligible for year 3 entry. Okay? But of course, some of the students, you say that, oh, you study in Malaysia, you study in Singapore, you study in China, Indonesia, you finish your degree year 2 there, or you finish your degree year 1, or you finish your 2 years diploma, no problem. Just send your result to Mr. Steve and Miss Bozet. They will help you to match credit transfer to UK, and you can only spend 2 years time in UK, or maybe your last year of your degree in UK. Okay, so which you save a lot of money in terms of that arrangement. But of course, there are some students that if you could actually have direct financial ability to go to UK, then I will advise you to go direct, because it's not very high in fees. It's only about £10,000 a year. Depends on the results, okay? So the standard academic year is September, but we will also have some programs, or some universities are offering January, May, July, and November. Okay? So how do you choose your institution? These are the questions that you should ask yourself. Where do you want to work? Do you want to go to a competitive area like London? Or what is your course fees plus your living costs per year? Your budget is how much? What is the major that you want to study? What is your qualification? You are finishing your high school or you finish your diploma? What is your grades now? And of course, for English language proficiency, if you are from particular nationality, some universities will waive your IELTS requirements. Okay, so for that, we need to check on your grades, on your results, and we will check with the universities for the IELTS waiver. And of course, the first thing that you need to do is, in order to apply, because it's free applications, you will need to apply with your qualifications documents, your passports, and your personal statement. Only these three things. Very simple, right? Okay, so your reference, you just need to get your referrer to give you your contact, emails, position, working in the company, and also your relationship with the referrer. Then we'll be able to submit to get a conditional offer letter or a full offer letter with scholarship listed. Okay. Application deadline. Remember, if you are applying for medicine program, please apply this year, which is now, before October, okay, this year, for next year September intake medicine entry. Okay, so for medicine students, please remember the deadline. Now you have to talk to our consultant, okay, about your major, your results. Then you'll be able to apply for next year medicine program. Okay, for any other program, no problem. The earlier you apply, the earlier you get the scholarships. The earlier you apply, you get the offer letter. Okay. So what is clearing? Clearing is happening now, which is July to October. Okay, and you will apply with free application fee. There is no application fee is chargeable. You just need to provide your results, passports, personal statements, and your reference contact to Mr. Steve and Miss Bozet. You will be able to get the offer letter later on within a few days. Okay, or maybe some universities for master program up to 1 week or 2 weeks. Why? It's because this period now is a fast clearing period. Some universities that have empty place that they want you to go this September 2024, they will give you the offer letter with scholarship faster. So you need to make your decision and you accept the offer. Then this year, September, you'll be able to go to UK. Okay? So application deadline, as I said, okay, the earlier you apply, the earlier you get the offer letter and the scholarships. Okay? So submit application for all university, okay, we will match for you, okay? You just need to give me your results, passports, reference contact, and your personal statements. We will match for you which are the one that you're eligible for scholarship, eligible for an offer letter. You can apply up to 5 university, okay? And later, once you get the offer letter, we will advise you which one to accept based on your financial ability and based on the scholarship amount. Okay? So remember that missing documents is very important. If the consultant inform you that there are missing documents, please provide earlier so that you will not miss the offer letter deadline and also the scholarship deadline. So prepare for interview. Do not need to worry because we will advise you how to prepare for the CAS interview and we'll give you a guideline, a documents, and you will be able to prepare for the interview. Okay? And next, of course, you'll receive a decision with a so-called conditional offer letter or a unconditional offer letter, which will be stated the scholarships amount that your result is eligible or based on your talent or your sports awards that you have gotten. So pre-departure. So if you have accepted your offer letters, you pay the deposits and also accept the offer, you will be able to get a final letter of admissions with the CAS after the interview, and you will be able to apply for the visa. And the visa is very easy now because you just need to prepare for me. Okay, let me see here. Okay, you just need to prepare for me your visa documents. For example, your sponsor information, your sponsor passports, for example, your parents' marriage certificate, your birth cert, your parents' 28 days financial statement. I just need your 28 days financial statement, which means that this month you can actually get your uncle, your auntie, for example, to show the bank statement if they have the sufficient amount inside, which is around £12,000 a year for living costs, £12,000 living costs, and the tuition fee. So you just need to show 24,000 UK pound for the financial statement for 28 days, and you will be able to apply for the visa. Okay, but of course there are some medical check that you need to do under the government of UK. There is some panel doctor that you need to do. Okay, and next, of course, you're looking at arrival in UK. So once you actually got your visa, we can book the so-called flight airport pickup. You book your flight and the airport pickup before you traveling to UK. Okay, and of course, next I want to highlight here is why we want to go to UK is because UK universities are very highly ranked in the global system, which is so-called Times or QS, and it's really tightly regulated by British government. And of course, you can earn your degree in either 3 years or 4 years time, and you get a 1-year master program. And housing, healthcare, student discount, traveling, all are available for you in UK, regardless where you are staying, either Scotland, Ireland, or England, or Wales. Okay? And of course, we're looking at tuition fee. As I said, average tuition fee costs about £13,000, but there are some programs that, or some universities, they offer scholarships. So it's very good options. If your result is good, or if your result is mid-high or mid-low, we will still have some bursary for you to enjoy, and it will only cost you lowest, which is around £10,000 a year as a tuition fee. And for master, of course, slightly higher, is roughly in between. Some of them, they offer £7,000 or £8,000 a year for a business master. Or if you're engineering master, it will cost you about £10,000 a year for the master program or PhD program. Accommodation cost depends on where you stay. We have homestay, we have share housing unit outside of London, which is Northern Ireland, Wales, or Scotland. But if you're staying in London, will be slightly higher. And of course, the living cost, as I said, depends on which area you go. If you go to like Aberdeen, Dundee, or if you go into Wales, so the living cost roughly about £10,000 a year. But if you go to London, you need to prepare £15,000 a year. Okay, but the good thing is you'll be able to fund yourself, sponsor yourself, because you are able to do part-time job. The part-time job is 20 hours per week, and of course, currently is the salary range will be ranged between 15 to 20 pound. Depends on which area you go. If it's in London, it's 20 pound a year. It's 20 pound per hour. If you go to Scotland, it's 15 pound per hour, because Scotland is very low in terms of the living cost. And of course, you can also do internship during a summer break, which is so-called sandwich year, as I said, up to 40 hours per week. And as I want to mention here, we just need to proof of funds, 28 days bank statement. For example, if you're going to apply for your visa for next month, this month you can get your uncle, auntie, or anyone that you know, blood related to you, your family members, to actually borrow you some money, put in your bank account or put in your parents' bank account for 28 days. And next month you can return to him after you get your visa approved. Okay, so we just need past 28 days bank statement, very easy. And we just need your passport, your CAS, your bank statement, your passport photo, transcript, your parents' details as the sponsor. And later on, you need to do the TB test from the panel doctor of Government UK. And once you submitted your biometric, visa approved, you will get your visa stamp. Okay, so it's very simple. And postgrad working permit, as I said, is up to 2 years once you finish your program. And of course, if you continue your master program, you'll be allowed to extend your postgrad working permit as well. Okay, and you will change from postgrad working permit to a working visa in UK. Who are our partner school? We have plenty of them.